What's up? What's up? Sports talk and entertainment. Here again with another Polo motivation. And self discipline is self control. Self control is self discipline. Self control is self discipline. Self discipline, control. It goes hand in hand, man. If if you don't have if you don't have one of the two or both of them together, man, you liable to run wild out here, man. And I'm talking about self discipline in all aspects of life, man. You gotta have self discipline and self control with what you're doing. If you know that you have a job and you got something to take care of in regards to that job, you need to have the self discipline in order to take care of that so that you can keep that job and so that job can last you for longevity or your career can last you for longevity. If you in a relationship or a marriage and you know damn well that something don't feel right about you, stepping out or being with another being with another chick or being with another dude, then you need to have the self discipline and self control to stay away from that. You know, and that's what gets a lot of our brothers, a lot of our sisters caught up in the game. They don't have any self discipline. They don't have any self control. They don't have any regards for their life or anybody else's life. When you have self discipline and self control, you'll be surprised of how much more you can achieve and how much excelling you're able to do in comparison to somebody that doesn't have any self discipline or self control. And see, self discipline and self control. See, the thing about it is that some people are going to look at you real funny. They're going to look at you funny when you say, okay, hey, look, when they try to invite you somewhere and you say, hey, nah, I better not, man, I got to get this workout done. Or you say, hey, nah, I better not, man, I gotta be at the crib at a certain time. I gotta take care of my responsibilities and my obligations. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't have any self discipline or self control, man, it's gonna set you back so far, man, to the point where you all you're gonna be doing is just constantly in life reaching up, trying to constantly get back up, trying to constantly play catch up, and that's what sets a lot of people back. It's not to say that you don't have the know how or the talent or the drive or the will or the determination. You can have all of that, but if you don't have any self discipline or self control to pipe down and really utilize utilize those essentials in your life, you're not going to go nowhere. It even you got to use self control and self discipline when it comes to people attacking you from a mental standpoint too. If people are talking about you or people have something to say about you or you feel like somebody's plotting on you, you feel like people are strategizing or using certain tactics to bring you down, you got to use self discipline and self control to to get yourself out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you reacting to everything that somebody says about you, or somebody does to you, or something like that. That's not self discipline or self control. You'll be surprised at how so many people do really stupid stuff for not having self discipline or self control. Trust me, I've been in this situation before. When you get bind or you get in that turmoil that you're in, thinking about that. If you mess with a female and man, she beautiful, she look good, man, face on point, body on point, uh, in her whole existence, man, and in the back of her mind, she got some false and negative intentions, but to pull you down. Well, you start messing with her, and everything's going good, and then next thing you know, guess what? Because you didn't have the self discipline or the self control, guess what? Then everything is out of control. Everything is out of control because you didn't exercise no common sense. You didn't exercise no self discipline or self control. You didn't exercise any self discipline or self control to utilize your common sense. Man, there's nothing wrong with exercising wisdom. And look, man, a lot of y'all that are in your young 20s and like early 30s or whatnot, or even in your have not experienced to really understand that self control to handle certain situations. I'm dealing with a situation right now myself where my place that I'm currently working with right now, they need some paperwork in order for me to handle something. But I got to go through all these different obstacles and these different barriers, these different uh, these different hurdles, so to speak, in order to get this objective taken care of. But see, that's what life is. And look, it's not gonna get any easier. You're gonna have war wounds. You're gonna have battle scars. You're gonna have everything that's gonna be standing in your way. But see, without self discipline and without self control, you're not gonna be able to handle that and keep any poise or control because poise and being composed is all about having self discipline and self control to the highest degree and to the highest order. You know, a lot of us get our thoughts can be controlled. You have to control your thoughts because your thoughts have action. Your thoughts and what you think can come to life. What's up with it, True the King? I see you in the building. Everybody else, man, good morning to y'all. Everything that you do has a reaction. It has an equal and opposite reaction. You understand what I'm saying? Like Newton's law, man. And what you have to do, you have to understand that, man. You have to understand that when you have self discipline and self control, you have to say, okay, hey, look, I got to get up for work. I have to make money for myself and my family. I have to provide for myself and my family. I have to provide, um, for my business. I have to get up. I have to work out so that I can go ahead and get to that next level. I have to get up and work out so I could be better than the next person, whoever's in front of me, whoever my opposition is. If you don't have that mindset, that type of self discipline, that type of self control, trust me, man, you might as well just go ahead and give it up. You might as well give it up. And some people see self discipline and self control as a form of weakness, and that could be further from the case. You have to have self discipline, and you have to have even when you dealing like you understand what I'm saying. If you go to a strip club or you just go to a titty bar as they call it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you go there and you know how to conduct yourself, you'll be surprised how many how many of the females will flock to you just on the fact alone that you're self-composed and disciplined because they know how you moving. And then when you turn it down a female, and I'm not trying to make this all about strip clubs, but it's just an example because a lot of time we're in situations where we can't handle it because we don't have any self-discipline and we don't have any self-control on how to handle anything. You understand what I'm saying? So just make sure, our brothers, we don't, our mindset right now, we don't have any discipline or self-control. That's why a lot of us can't achieve the things that we want to achieve. It's because our mindset is, okay, I gotta make sure I outdo the other person. That's not self-control. That's not self-discipline. Oh, I gotta hate on the next man, you know what I'm saying, just to make myself great. That's not self-discipline, that's not self-control. You know what I'm saying? When somebody hates on you and then you hate on them back, guess what? That's not self-discipline, that's not self-control. I gotta get one up on that, man. We want to take all these situations and try to turn it into more turmoil than what it is. And really, all you're doing is you setting yourself back and you setting yourself up for failure. That's not helping you elevate. That's not helping you elevate at all. But see, a lot of people they don't want to see it. They don't want to hear about self-discipline. They don't want to hear about self-control. They don't want to hear about poise. They don't want to hear about composure. They don't want to hear about none of that stuff. It takes self-discipline and self-control when you have money. When you have money, you have to have self-discipline and you have to have self-control. That's just like with all the situations that are going on with all these NBA players. And they don't have any self-control. They don't have any discipline with the money that they have, and they don't have any control over over the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Because your flesh is weak. Both genders, the flesh. Handle it. The thing about it is this. So man, like this video, share it, subscribe. Also hit the notifications too, so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. Until then, it's Polo Sports Talk and ENT, another Polo Motivation. I'm gonna get at y'all later.